And Judith says, Kieran Behan sounds like a really remarkable, inspirational young man, an Olympic hopeful for Ireland. Any chance you could get him on for a chat, or maybe I missed that show? Jude. Kieran, good morning.
Good morning there. Hi there.
Good. Jude's wish, our command. Congratulations, you've qualified to represent Ireland in the 2012 Olympics in London in gymnastics.
Yep, that's very correct, yeah.
So when did you find out?
Literally about 5 o'clock last night.
Okay.
I mean, I'd done the competition on Tuesday, and then we had we were sitting up all night trying to work out the score, seeing if we've done enough, and we were working it out, and we were saying, well, I think we've done it, you know. I think we may have done this, but nothing was official until and then we called it about 5 o'clock last night. So then I was jumping around my hotel room crying my eyes out, but
that's amazing. So your parents, your dad's from where?
My dad's from Dublin, and my mum is from Monaghan.
Okay, so you qualify. Did you holiday here as a young lad?
No, all my family's over back home, and I mean, yeah, obviously I haven't been over in a while just because of so much training I've been doing, but I mean, I'm going to be popping over pretty soon as well, so that should be fantastic. Go see everyone and see how, and loving the support from back home, really.
Now, most people have one or two injuries they can remember from growing up. You have a CV of injuries, which if anybody read it, they wouldn't believe that you now have qualified for the Olympics in gymnastics. So go through them. It started at the age of what?
It started at the age of about 10 years old, so in and around that age, and I had a tumour in my left thigh. Luckily, it wasn't cancerous, so it was benign. And I had the tumour removed, but the operation went wrong. So the tourniquet that was on my leg was supposed to be checked every few minutes or so, but it was left on the whole operation, and basically I suffered severe nerve damage, and that left me unable to walk and being told that I'd never walk again, let alone do gymnastics. And then so I was in a wheelchair for a long time. I got through that. And then in and around just after my 12th birthday, I suffered a head injury on high bar, which is one of the apparatus in gymnastics. And I slipped off the bar and come back down the bar on my head, and I suffered brain damage, and I damaged basically the vestibular canal in my head, in the ear, the balance organ. So I had to really learn how to do everything again. I had to learn how to sit up properly, had to move my head from left to right, because my brain had to adjust to moving again, really. Yeah. So, and I was out of the sport for a very, very long time there. It was like 3 years, something like that. So, and I was in a wheelchair for a very, very long time, and I wouldn't have got through that if it hadn't been for my family and my friends and having like-minded people around me, really, and they're the people that boost you and encourage you.
And then the year before last, you injured your both knees.
Oh yeah.
You forgot that. They're the lesser injuries.
I was looking to be doing the 2010 Europeans. It would have been my first senior international for Ireland, and a year before that, I'd done the right leg. I snapped my cruciate ligament in my right knee, and then 6 weeks before Europeans, I snapped the left knee. So I mean, I've on the world circuit in gymnastics, I've literally come from absolutely nowhere. Because 2011 was a massive year for me. The end of 2011. I mean, everyone's been saying, "Where's this guy come from?" Because I got 3 World Cup medals and was crowned the...
It sounds like you come from hospital, Kieran, to be honest.
Yeah, no, exactly, yeah.
I know you say you couldn't have done it without the support of your family and friends, but a lot of people in your situation would just have sort of, hung up their whatever you wear when you do gymnastics, and just said it's not meant to be. But you obviously had a strength of character that kept you going.
I suppose when you have a lot of people saying, you can't do this, you won't be able to do this, as in the doctor saying, you're never going to be able to walk again, let alone do gymnastics again. That's the thing that's driven me, and that's the thing that, I know I may have these setbacks here, but I know that my body works. I know I can do this. So, and I just had wanted to keep going, and I've basically just taken every competition as it comes, and
floor is your speciality.
Floor's
what you're best at. It's
yeah.
what you're best at.
Yeah.
Now, they're going to laugh when I say this, Kieran, but I did do a bit of gymnastics in my time.
Brilliant.
I actually, and I was a schools medal, but I won a silver All-Ireland gymnastics medal. So I know a little bit about old-fashioned gymnastics, right? So what can you just talk us through, say, your climactic sequence on your current floor routine?
Okay, well basically, I'll start with my first tumble. My first tumbling line is a forward tumbling line.
So what do you do there? Use the vernacular now. Somersaults and flips.
Okay, and I do a straight front double twist into a rebound punch half twist, and then I then come back down up the other diagonal, and I do something called, which is a straight Thomas. Okay, so is it a somersault with a straight body? Is it? Yeah, it's a 1.5 twisting, 1.5 rotating straight rollout move.
Can I ask you, how do you know what certain parts of your body are doing when you're up in the middle of the air?
I suppose I've knocked so many, I know where everything is now.
Yeah, that's it. Well, listen, congratulations again. It's great. It's a great good news story, and you're such an amazing man. I'm not been patronising at all, but to sort of put behind you what you've been through and to go on and qualify for the Olympics, it's just an amazing achievement. So well done, and it's been a real pleasure talking to you.
Oh, brilliant.
Morning,
thank you very
Kieran,
much.
and good luck today.
Thank you.
Bye.
The Ray Darcy Show on Today FM.